Darkness in our hearts makes us shine like little stars. We are heroes. We are heroes. Heroes. We are heroes. We are heroes. See you walking through dark lands, searching for a strong hand to take the reins and don't let go. But don't put your faith in me, 'cause I'm no hero, at least not tonight. 'Cause we all get scared sometimes, we all fall sometimes. The darkness in our hearts makes us shine like little stars. We all get lost sometimes, we all fall sometimes. The darkness in our hearts makes us shine like little stars. We are heroes. We are heroes. Heroes. We are heroes. We are heroes. Heroes. We are heroes. Heroes. Say you hate the darkness, 'cause it's the only place. We don't need the darkness, 'cause that's what makes us heroes. What makes us heroes every day. We are heroes. Heroes. We are heroes.
Hello, hello, hello. We're back. What's up, Carlton? How are you?
What's going on, Ricky? I am doing oh so well. Coming off of a fantastic victory, I just obliterated Ricky in Dota Auto Chess, and now we are here to cast the University of Georgia Chain Feeders versus Rochester Institute of Technology's Rochester Institute of Technology.
I'm sorry. What?
Apology accepted.
Okay. All right. We'll just skip We'll skip past what you said there in the beginning. But yeah, we're going to be casting the best Dota 2 chess action you've ever seen here tonight on our channel. I don't know if you guys know, it's the next biggest thing here in esports. Dota chess. Quite amazing. No, but in all seriousness, we have an amazing Dota series here tonight. It's going to be RIT versus University of Georgia. Very excited. Both these teams are very good teams. So
It's going to be a good time. This is the best part of the Winter Invitational in my books, is that we're going to see the top teams from every group face the top teams from the other group. Mm-hmm. And because the groups are always the same, right? They're based on geography. So this is the best part in my books, like the Chain Feeders versus RIT. RIT is currently 4th on the power rankings. They're the grand champions. But my boys, the Chain Feeders, 8th right now, 2 top 10 teams.
UGA has some really good players.
Everyone in the Winter Invitational has some pretty insane players.
Yep.
Chain Feeders are lower seed, though, so they were 2nd place. It's the SMU Mustangs, who are actually number 1 on the power rankings right now, who beat them.
Yeah.
So if you're going to lose to anyone, maybe that's the team to lose to. But I guess if you're going to lose to anyone, I think RIT is also an acceptable loss. However, I don't think that's what the chain feeders have in mind this evening, Ricky.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, there's no way they're going into the game thinking they're going to lose, right? I think UGA,
they gotta have some fancy.
They have a legit. I think any team here in the Winter Invitational can take a game from any other team, right?
I agree.
I agree. I think we talked about this on Monday. It's not unlikely. It's not expected to see more 2-0s than 2-1s in the Winter Invitational. I think a lot of these teams are very balanced, especially as we get farther into the bracket. But I'm excited. I kind of want to just jump right into the game.
I want to get into the game so we can show off. I know there's some good banners in this game as well.
Yep. Of course. So we'll be back in just a second here, but we're gonna go right into game number 1 between RIT and University of Georgia.
See you guys soon.
All right, so we're back. Draft number 1, game number 1 between RIT and UGA. Very excited. Let's take a look at the banners. I know you said there's.
I was gonna say I've been waiting for this. Now, if you thought the banners were cute last Monday, tell me the chain feeders don't have the best banner.
For those of you who can't tell, because it's a little cut off right now, right? This is a Mr. T painted green with a viper head. Pretty amazing. Yep. Spot on.
It's the way that Ice Frog intended it.
I'm sure that is entirely true.
Now, do we want to talk about these drafts, Ricky?
Oh, absolutely.
Bands?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's talk about the bands.
I guess.
Have you seen him make this
banned before in the first phase?
It's almost like it was banned in both games on Monday.
And
probably going to be a recurring theme here from these teams.
Now, do you think Visage was banned because they know that someone got the set on RIT, the really nice new Visage set?
Possibly. Maybe they're going for the hat strategy. I don't think
they scoped out the inventory before the game.
Yeah,
that's some really good scouting.
No, I think what we're seeing in a trend between all of these heroes is they're all early game heroes, right? You have heroes that push the timer, right, on the other team, want to take objectives and kind of just sweep that victory right from under your enemies.
Win the lane, win the game.
Yeah.
And many of them are Vladimir's offering carriers.
Yeah, that is true. Just auras in general, very strong.
Now, Lich in the first phase, we saw this on both games on Monday. Grimstroke. Now, he was on banned. I would have seen him pick.
Yeah, haven't been able to see Grimstroke.
RIT's not scared.
I mean, if you leave Grimstroke in the pool, you cannot let a team get both Grimstroke and Lich. That is devastatingly bad.
Is that the combo?
Oh, it's so bad. It makes your game almost unplayable.
I guess, yeah, the double Chain Frost, and they're both strong in lane. All right, there's a Centaur. I really like Centaur since the changes. I think he's really a very fun hero to watch.
And Grimstroke Centaur is an old school lane from when Grimstroke first came out, right? This was a combo that
old school quotation marks.
Yeah, old school is in like a few months ago. No, it's that was like one of the first combos that people started realizing was really strong.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know Oracle is good against Grimstroke, but Oracle Lich doesn't seem like a scary support combo. What do you think about Oracle Slardar? Or do you think that's a position 3 Slardar?
I was just thinking that it could be a position 3 Slardar, but it also could just be like a safe lane Slardar, because he can get away. He can help ensure that your Grimstroke isn't going to get the Inkswell off, that Centaur is not going to get the Hoof Stomp off, just by the Slither and Crush and making space. So it could be a support Slar in the safe lane, but I would lean more towards an off lane core Slardar.
We got two big beefy Blink Dagger carriers picked up with the AoE stun to follow. Now Invoker. So unfortunately we won't get to see a fancy Invoker player. RIT has respect bandit.
Yeah, it looks like it.
A hero you don't pick without a player.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, Life's. I guess that there's the Taxi and Slardar, and Chain Feeders know they don't want it, but I think RIT probably doesn't want it either, because I don't think anyone really wants that hero right now.
Yeah, I think that's a dead hero. He's not someone who can farm, right? He's not very good at winning his lane right now. I think the only
he doesn't even offer anything 5-man either.
Yeah, I mean, you need a Radiance to 5-man with him, and if you just go naked Radiance, your hero's useless, so I don't really know. The only thing I think of is you can always just press Q, right? You can click Rage, and suddenly Grimstroke and Centaur can't stun you or CC you, but Grimstroke has a silence, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's, especially, too, that's just a laning phase thing as well, like...
Yeah, I don't think Lifestealer offers a lot anymore in Dota. I think he needs a little bit of love.
Yeah. Well, he's getting the opposite this game. Chain Feeders don't even want him in the game. And a Lion, okay. So they're thinking it might be a core Centaur, or maybe a mid Lion.
Mid Lion, maybe, with the Grimstroke.
Yeah,
could be pretty strong. Getting 2 Finger of Deaths off in a fight is always pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same idea with Lich, right? You get double Frost Blast, double Gaze, double Lich ult. Like, it's so much damage that he just puts out from just having a Grimstroke. There's a reason Lich's mana pool, or mana costs are so high. All of his spells are really good.
Very high impact spells, yeah. I'm excited to see these bans going. So PL's taken out as well.
Yeah, the PL's interesting.
I mean, PL's just a good hero.
Yeah, it's good against both Centaur and Grimstroke. It's like probably one of the only carries that can safely dodge that lane, just because you can Doppelganger, right? The Inkswell, the Centaur Hoof Stomp. You can kill the Phantom pretty quick because he has good base attack speed.
Oh yeah. Ooh, and a Tusk. All right, tag team, very fun spell.
I dig it.
So Slardar is going to have a hard time going in. All 3 of these heroes are not they have some counterplay.
Yeah.
So looking like a Centaur core then.
Yeah, I'm looking at RIT trying to figure out like what their safe lane carry could be. Like what is left in the pool. I don't think they're going to pick it yet, but it's
Earth Spirit, the doggy Earth Spirit. Okay.
Yeah, wow. That's
what?
Like it's going to be good actually. I think it's a good Earth Spirit game.
I've actually never seen Doggy play Earth Spirit. I didn't know he was an Earth Spirit player.
Coming from our resident Earth Spirit player here,
I'm
Harlow,
ready.
Tell us.
This is the new Earth Spirit.
What do you think about the new Earth Spirit?
You got to play him differently than the old Earth Spirit to make him work. And he's actually a bit more of a fighter now with the Bracer change. You can go like Bracer Earn. And get his plus 40 damage talent at 10, and there's a Terrorblade.
I'm wondering if that's almost a deny pick. I feel like Terrorblade could have been okay for RIT, but the problem is if Centaur Grimstroke get on you, your lane becomes almost impossible because he just has no health. So I really am struggling to figure out what RIT is going to pick here for the safe lanes. He needs something that's going to be able to survive if he gets gone on. Juggernaut maybe? Only other hero?
What about... yeah, I know you love the Lich Juggernaut, and we saw it last series. It was very effective.
It's pretty strong.
It does have a Tusk versus him, though, so he can't spin TP, because he'll get Walrus punched.
Yeah. But I think if like you're looking at Grim Centaur as the most likely the offlane,
yeah,
you have what is probably a very aggro lane, and Lich Jug, I think, play really well against aggro lanes. Ooh, Phantom Assassin. Okay, I was thinking heroes with a blink too. And I was like, what heroes have blink? I'm an idiot because I don't ever play for PA.
Yeah, she has not too bad of a time playing around Grimstroke. She just runs away from the creep wave, and Grimstroke chases her, and she's right back on top of the wave.
Yep, and it's good for her shards. That's the other thing. I was like, how do you avoid getting shard trapped?
Yeah, I like it.
So.
And then with the synergy with Slardar, and with the Lich armor. Now Earth Spirit's the hero that's going to go in with her, because PA doesn't really want to commit. So Earth Spirit can go in first and set up the PA. I think Doggy's going to be playing a sacrificial role, unless... I mean, Earth Spirit's really good follow-up if they can get a quick Blink Dagger on Slardar. Slardar initiates, Earth Spirit can follow that up, and then in the meantime, PA and Lich, even without their 5th hero, can be a third wave of follow-up, deciding if they want to commit or not.
So Chain Feeders ban Outworld Devour.
I do also like Earth Spirit versus Terrorblade. In the early game, he just gets on top of him and does a bunch of magic damage, as well as AoE to his illusions. And in the late game, he is a very reliable silence.
Yeah, Terrorblade's going to need an early Manta BKB.
Yeah. I I mean, yeah, Mantis pretty standard on him. That definitely helps. On the chain feeders, I want something to follow up. Like, I want something big to follow up Centaur Blink stun. Because, like, Terrorblade has a lot of damage, but it's pretty sustained. Right? There's not really... His damage comes from his auto attack.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see, like... how do you feel about, like, Alina? Blows up the PA, has another AO stun, has big burst damage, has frontliners. Or do you think Lena's a little bit out of the meta right now?
Oh, I think Lena could do really well. RIT doesn't have last pick here, so you're going to be able to see the mid laner here from RIT, which I think gives chain feeders a pretty good advantage. I think right now the chain feeders have a better draft. I think right now Terrorblade's lane is going to be easier than PA's lane.
Yes.
And that... I mean, it has to be, right? Tusk Terrorblade is top, is what we're probably going to see, which is really strong.
But
even against Slardar?
The thing is about the PA lane is there's counterplay for the PA. If the PA has like the potential to play his lane very well, and I think I'm betting my boy Eradicate can pull this off.
Oh, I never counted.
Did Eradicate go mid now?
Sniper. Oh, Medusa. Damn.
I was thinking Medusa for Illusion. I didn't know if they'd pull it off.
I was thinking Sniper because of the Tinkerband, maybe.
Ah.
And like,
I see. Yeah.
And then you'd like bait the Medusa. Or...
Oh, OD was banned. No wonder. Like you had no choice there.
Oh, that Pugna's pretty good. Actually.
So So they picked Grimstroke, and then there are Decrepify will work with Grimstroke ult.
Yeah.
Don't
His
know
Life
if
Drain does. Walrus Punch does. Yeah.
Walrus Punch will hit both of them as well?
I think so. I know Pugna actually life drains 2 heroes.
Okay, so that's actually pretty sick.
Alright, the Medusa is really strong here. I think Medusa...
love the Medusa.
Medusa's going to have a little bit of a difficulty right away in the lane, but Eradicate should take the mid lane pretty handedly.
I think Earth Spirit actually will... Earth Spirit can actually gank Pugna. So I think the Pugna... I don't think they wanted to pick Pugna. I think they really wanted Medusa, but the OD ban telegraphed it. And I think Pugna's the weakness in the Chain Feeders lineup now.
I think the Pugna's fine since PA has to get a BKB, right? Like, second item.
Yeah, I guess.
So that, like, she's either going to go Deso BKB
and
or Battle Fury BKB. Okay. She has no other options.
Mm-hmm.
It's also really good against Slardar because Slardar relies on his bash for damage. So you can either decrep him or his target, keep him alive. We'll see. It's going to be good. I'm excited.
I think a big thing we need to keep our eye on is Slardar and Centaur, who's getting the Blink Dagger first.
I agree.
That's going to enable both teams.
All right, well, we're going to go right in to the first game. I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm. All right, tell me about these players, man.
I will start by introducing the side of Georgia here with Smack Daddy playing Terrorblade. We've got What a Story Mark on Grimstroke. We have Raptor playing the Tusk. We have Sharp Hunter on the Centaur and Pishta on the Pugna in the mid lane. So how about you do us the favor and introduce...
Let me tell you about the Grand Champions. So on Rochester Institute of Technology, we have my boy Eradicate on Medusa mid. We have another tryhard pick, Ritz PA top. Slardar will be playing support. No, sorry, he's going to be core. Just kidding with ya. He's going to be bottom. We have Doggy, the Rome King from California himself, playing Earth Spirit. And then the actual other support, my man Wirt, playing the Lich. Ricky's all-time favorite hero.
Oh, you know it. Absolute favorite hero in Dota 2. Lanes right now...
Look at the lanes. Where's the Stairblade?
Terrorblade's top with Tusk against PA Lich. I think... Who does this favor? I think this has to favor...
I think that Georgia is trying to dodge. They're trying to do something fancy against RIT.
Yeah,
and RIT is just landing normally.
Want to dodge, but I don't know why. I feel like it's really not a big deal. But oh well, I guess
they just don't want to have any chance for counterplay, and it is double melee against Grimstrokes.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess this is kind of better.
You just meta level 1 secure your farm, right? It's a little strange. I think there is going to be a surprising amount of damage in this top lane against Terrorblade, but Tusk needs to trade really well against Lich. I think that's what this is going to come down to.
Yeah. Well, tag team with Metamorphosis is crazy.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on this top lane. This is going to be a very, very important lane. Bot lane as well, actually. Which either of these cores, this, like you said, the Centaur or the Slardar, whoever gets this farm might dictate the pace of the game because they're going to be initiating.
Sure. And Metamorphosis hasn't been used yet. You have a full creep wave.
Oh, bottom lane stun, Doggy.
Nice.
He's gone.
Going in.
Yeah. Centaur.
What a story mark.
Yeah. Centaur caught him with the hoof stomp. He tanked some creeps. What a story mark comes in with the ink swell, and he's just dead. This is very quick.
And this is what. Oh, actually, we're going to see a little bit of action. Top, there is the Ice Armor, which is going to chase both the players on.
They have to turn on lane here, right? Oh no, there's too much. Too many.
Yeah, look at that.
So.
I think, like, regardless of top lane goes, Georgia is going to win bottom lane. Centaur and Grimstroke are both great against melee heroes, and it's a double melee lane from RIT. It's going to require some really fancy footwork from RIT to pull anything off bottom. So hopefully they're going to win top lane. Top lane, we're going to see Tusk get dived under tower with this humongous creep wave.
Yeah, they got. I mean, this is the advantage, right? You get the level 2 early just by shoving it into the enemy tower, and then you can play aggressive. Lich has a lot of damage.
Yeah, playing together too. Ice Armor. Uh-oh. Tusk is taking way more damage than he expected. Even with the shield, he's going to have to swim with regen. Gosh, going down to
this is what I was afraid
health.
of. Tag team is good, but if you frost armor that target, they really don't take that much damage.
We're going to see some action bottom, it looks like. No, Centaur's just running around with the creeps, getting beat down by RIT. Yeah, tag team isn't going to win a 2v1 necessarily. It's going to allow some damage, and it's going to be really useful when Metamorphosis is used, so Terrorblade can help from afar. Lich is actually doing a really good job positioning to make sure PA always has a target to go on her.
Mid lane, Medusa is not having the best of time. They're kind of even in CS, but Pisha is definitely winning in the harass farm.
Yeah. Top lane, we're going to see PA going on Tusk. Tusk is very low. Metamorphosis is popped. PA is in a difficult spot here, getting chased out. No more Ice Armor, but a Frost Blast and a Dagger will lower Tusk, and he gets taken out. Last hit goes to Lich, actually, but Metamorphosis is used. Even by himself, Terrorblade's going to be able to secure farm.
Yeah, I had the camera on bot lane, and it looks like Grimstroke kind of just got caught a little bit out of position.
Looks like we're going to see a fight right now, maybe. Oh
yeah.
no. There's a Slytherin Crush and a Hoof Stomp. Ooh. Xantos.
Off the mark.
He dodges. Close, rather.
He's got a Bastion too.
Crush right here. Oh, the silence. The one with the stun on Earth Spirit kicks him. Oh my god, he thought he was
Doggy, no,
there.
What have you done?
And then the second silence comes out. Look how hard Centaur is just chunking him. He's not even using his.
That was with Retaliate.
Yep.
Plus 80 damage. Doggy.
Yeah,
Doggy BMing his own teammate with that kick, I think.
I like it. That was style. That's new Earth Spirit.
An RIT classic.
Yeah. Wouldn't be an RIT game without Doggy kicking someone in. Alright, Tusk is going to find Lich at the top. I think he broke his clarity. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, he did.
Tag team versus Ice Armor. Both people just man-fighting each other. This is what I like to see from my supports. But in the meantime, Grimstroke gets smashed bottom. And now Centaur's in a very dangerous position. There is a Slytherin Crush in 1 second. Is he going to be in range? He hits them. Smack them. Beat down.
So much action in that lane. And all the lanes right now. There's a lot going on. Mid lane's kind of
stunners and fighters.
Fun, but yeah,
the Decrepify is being used to great use. And now Metamorphosis is down for another minute. Actually, Ritz by himself is zoning out both players. Tag team's going to get used. Ritz actually not taking much damage. Decides not to teleport out, and they're going to turn on Raptor on Tusk. He's going to snowball the creep wave. Ritz is going to have his dagger up, though, in a second to slow him. And he takes him out. Now they're just going to try and harass Hairblade.
I mean,
invisible Doggy bottom.
In farm, though.
But PA is leading and getting kills.
So Doggy saw that ward placement, too, which is really value.
Now... looks like they know. They want to go on Slardar. Is there going to be a Hoof Stomp? There it is. We have a roll-in from Doggy. He's going to put the slow on, but the stun from Grimstroke is going to hold Slardar in place, and Centaur can finish him.
Boy, Retaliate is pretty good.
Yeah, he just as soon as he hits one stun with we're actually going to see the Bounty Runes.
Yeah,
Tusk is in a very scary position. uses Take Team and he tries to man fight, but he's going to get beaten down. Terrorblade's going to show up to try and help him out. Tusk falls, Lich is in a safe spot, and now PA is actually going to leave after killing the Terrorblade illusion. Very beneficial for RIT.
RIT actually gets all 4 runes from that. Doggy got both on
Oh my god.
So even after they find the kill, Doggy just peeled off. He's like, whatever. He's like, I'll go get some runes for my team.
Yeah. Now, Centaur's actually top net worth.
That's not surprising.
Good for him.
He's got kills.
3 kills.
He's got decent farm. Him getting an early Vanguard is really in value, I think. Oh.
And actually, mid lane, Eradicate gets taken out.
I saw Pishta get his level 6, and I was like, he can probably kill this Medusa, but I didn't think he was just going to dive him like that. So that was my bad.
Really did? Huh?
Forehead.
Now, so we have a mid lane is going for Georgia. Top lane is pretty back and forth, although I'd give it to PA. Actually, Terrorblade's leading on CS at the moment.
By a lot.
Yeah,
like, by a lot.
Great job.
So those couple of aggressive plays that are kind of... Some of the plays made by Tusk did force the Frost Armor to double up RIT's wave under the tower, and Terrorblade's actually okay farming under his tower.
He has quite a high amount of damage.
So he was able to pull in like 2 extra waves of creep kills there, whereas RITs didn't really get them. So they're probably somewhat even on net worth just because of the kills, but...
Bottom lane, both teams are just waiting for the fight to break out. Doggy's standing within roll range. Xanthos throwing out the stun on the creep wave.
Pishta top.
Top lane. Oh, here we go. Pugna's showing up top, and they absolutely melt. No, she gets away with a Frost Armor into a blink onto Lich. Pugna is catching up. Is he going to get in range for the Nether Blast? Ritz is going to have a teleport to Lich in 3 seconds. There's a slow. It comes up short, though. Pugna is chasing. Pugna's going to back up. Earth Spirit rolls in and hits the shrine with his homies. So a rotation for nothing, going to allow Radicate to get some CS, actually putting him second.
That was an amazing reaction.
The Ritz blink
by Ritz, but Wirt actually has to be MVP of that play. His positioning there allowed his PA to get out of that.
Actually, top lane, he's baiting for his team. They're going to catch Terrorblade. Tusk is in the Stonewall. Metamorphosis is a reflection of Venue's. Tusk heals up from his wand, but in the meantime, his carry is getting obliterated by the PA and the Earth Spirit, beating him down. Very scary position here for Tusk. His take team is of no use, and he is chased down as well. Wirt, MVP once again. Now, mid lane, something crazy's going on here, Ricky.
Ooh, bot lane's crazy. All the lanes are crazy.
Bot lanes are crazy. We're going to see Slardar actually very low, makes it out. There's not going to be another stroke of fate.
He sees Doggy. Can he kill him?
And
maybe?
Nope.
Raptor
Doggy? Where's the snowball? There's the ice shards. Doggy, he kicks him away. Still gets hit by the Nether Blast, though.
Did they see that ward placement, though, is the question. I mean, if not,
they must have.
Good ward placement by Doggy. I don't
now
think
they know Metamorphosis is down and coup de grace is picked up on PA. Are we going to see some harass?
Dude,
yeah, there's a crit.
It is 8 minutes into the game, and we have 15 kills.
Yeah, that sounds like a RIT Georgia game to me.
They're crazy.
They're wild, Ricky.
You see
3 heroes top. Doggy's going to go, and he actually misses the Terrorblade, but he hits him with the slow. Now the Terrorblade is silenced. He's not going to be able to get his ult off. He actually didn't skill it because he wants to go a more farming, fighting-oriented build. And he's taking out. Now mid lane, though, Eradicate is being chased down. Again, there is no Walrus Punch. No Ice Shards. They're going to chase him with Tag Team. Now, Pugna is faster than Medusa. Medusa's going to heal up. PA is showing up now. Nether Blast is going to hit on both. They want to try and kill the Tusk, but PA is in a very dangerous spot now. Low health. Going back in. I hear an Earth Spirit. There's a stun. Nether Blast takes out PA. Now, Earth Spirit and Medusa are fighting a Pugna with low health. Pugna decides he's not going to fight and TP's out. They have no way to interrupt it. Well, and in the end, we trade a Tusk for a PA.
A PA and the TPs, right? So pretty value. Terrorblade finally goes bottom. Actually, I've been waiting for this for a while.
There we go. Yeah, get him out of there.
Lich is just too good against him. He reduces physical damage and he does magic damage back. Like that's like worst case scenario for Terrorblade.
Yeah, it is ideal. Now Tusk is not looking too scary. He has a wand and a stout shield. We're actually see Grimstroke get going on. He gets Slither and Crush. There's the slow silence combo from Doggy on Earthspirit, putting a lot of damage out. They're going to take Grimstroke, but not before Stroke of Fate, which is going to lead for a kill on Slardar. Now a great snowball picks Terrorblade up, and they're going to chase on Doggy. Oh my god, this is the tag team. This is what Tusk wanted to happen every time he casts it. They are slowing, they are owning. Looks like he's going to get away barely, but this is going to open the lane up for Terrorblade, who has Metamorphosis up again in 6 seconds.
Pishta is just chipping away mid tower at this point.
Yeah, the game's this last minute. Oh, actually, he's gonna go on Eradicate. He drops the ward. There's another blast to suck. Eradicate has a lot of mana though. Make it out.
But that Mystic Snake Steel there
spot.
gave him a lot to work with. Bot lane, there is a regen. Radiant Scout it, so Pugna's gonna pick this up.
Oh yes, this is very good for George. Actually, top lane we're gonna see Centaur misses the hoof stomp. They're gonna hit. They're actually gonna miss both stuns and the silence. Now with the frost armor, they're gonna turn on him. Centaur's getting feared back into the tower. Great job by Lich. PA is gonna keep on chasing. Centaur does have hoof stomp and double edge up, and we're gonna see a pause. Everyone needs a breather after that engagement.
Yeah, Ritz 100% dies there if they connect either of those stuns.
Yeah, that was a little crazy that Inkswell and Hoofstomp missed.
Yeah, he could always like Stampede for it. You don't really want to use it, right?
I was going to say they had Stampede that whole time. I think Georgia was going to win that fight if they really turned. Centaur he knew. He was just holding on to Stampede.
Interesting.
He also has 13 retaliation stacks he could have used. So he was just having fun.
Yeah, I think you're right. They were kind of just like pushing for a trade there, and if they get the kill, then they get the kill, right? But
yeah,
a little bit of misplay, but overall, that's a good exchange for Georgia. They established a lot more dominance in this top lane, and if Ritz comes forward, his Blur is on cooldown now. They can get a pretty successful kill with the Stampede, I think.
I agree. There's still no Blink Dagger on Slardar or Centaur. Slardar's actually going for the Vladimirs, but both of them are very dangerous.
Well, it looks like all of Georgia going to take a quick bathroom break here, so this is pretty neat.
Pretty neat. And this is the classic Dota all love. At least there's some tasteful chat going on.
Yeah. This is, if there's one thing whenever I think about Collegiate Star League, right, I think about college students and their tiny bladders, right? That is a throwback if I've ever seen one.
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to contest you on that. Let's talk about items, Ricky. Triple null talisman on Pugna. Okay, I can see that. I like it. Probably one of the reasons why he's so dangerous right now. Tusk, though, looking to get his boots here at 10 minutes.
Ooh, yay.
Whereas my man Lich, still looking to get his ult here. So there are strengths and there are weaknesses on both teams. 20 kills in, the kill lead by RIT, but in the last few minutes, Georgia's really looks like they are taking this game by the horns, so to say.
Oh my gosh.
These guys are wild.
Yeah, these guys, they're just having a good time. They're just boys.
We're going to have a chat with the coaches of each team to make sure the players go to the washroom beforehand. Do you remember, it was the North American qualifier, and I think like Complexity paused because they needed to get water, and the other team tried to get them banned?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh. Whoops. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back into the game. All right,
and we're back.
Pishta,
has this
do you see what he's doing in the mid lane here? Do you see how dope this is?
What's he doing?
That was a joke. He decrept his catapult to try and keep it alive, but then the enemy catapult just sniped it anyway.
Oh, it got her anyways. Darn it. Yeah. Eradicate trying to take advantage of the jungle and the mid lane, as Medusas do. Bottom lane, we're going to see Terrorblade gone on. The combo from Earth Spirit followed up by Slithered and Crush is going to mean the Terrorblade dies without getting to do anything.
I mean, they have no vision down here, right? So Doggy just has kind of free roam on what he wants to do, and that's pretty scary.
Top lane, Grimstroke is getting some attention. They're not going to commit, though.
Ooh,
there is the Inkswell, followed up by the... Oh my god, and the double edge. Who saw...
He's got
they're going for the Stampede. Right? They want to get the Lich. Yeah. So that's going to slow them. They're going to get a silence from Grimstroke, and a Stroke of Fate actually going to miss.
One
Lich finished off by a 13 cards Retaliate Centaur War Runner.
Pishta in the mid lane, just TP out. Yeah, he should be fine. Okay, so
that's done that twice now.
Ritz went in there, I guess maybe thinking they're going to be able to get some damage onto
his first Phantom Strike has to be used defensively unless both or one of the stuns is on.
Yeah, well, either that, or if they have like a +1, if they have the Slardar or the Doggy Earth Spirit, then maybe. But going in onto a Centaur who has 4 points in Retaliate, and at the time I think he had 13 stacks.
Oh yeah, and both the stuns are off cooldown. There's no way he's getting out of that.
Daddy.
Oh, there we go. Look how much damage he's taking. He does get the Sunder off, but it looks like they might still try and chase him. There is the ult coming up from Grimstroke and Metamorphosis. A lot of damage put on Slardar, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. If he makes it out, there's Tusk with the Snowball, and they're going to finish him. Alright, that's good. PA actually shows up bottom. There's the Chain Frost going in. It might kill Terrorblade, who's getting jumped on by a PA. Lich actually falls, but PA cleans up the kill on the carry. Now the supports are going on PA. He has an Inkswell. Doggy actually shows up, kicks. That's the Inkswell kick he was looking for, and now Tusk is in a bad position. He's going to get chased out by PA. Doggy's going to be here to get some of the XP. PA gets the last hit, and overall
so
that fight
for
RIT. Yeah,
and
Terrorblade just died twice.
Yeah, so Terrorblade dies again, and PA, who was kind of even for the most part, now has a pretty significant level advantage, but also the farm advantage on the Terrorblade. Terrorblade gonna have a little bit of some troubles there.
And Eradicate's fantastic job taking advantage of the jungle as he makes space.
Yeah, this is what you want as a Medusa, right?
Oh, actually, we're going to see a Stampede top lane. Slardr's going to get Nova under tower. Great Slither and Crush, and there's going to be no attempt to follow up. They're just going to go ahead and take the tower with Pugna and worry about the Slardar after.
Zoning Stampede.
Probably no, he doesn't have a TP. It looks like he TP top. We might see an engagement bottom here. Terrorblade is found by Earth Spirit. He backs off after Reflection. We're going to see a TP in from Pugna, and there's a Snowball on PA. PA is disarmed, pulled back, Ice Armor, very safe play. It looks like RIT is going to be on the defensive here. PA looks like he might be stuck out. They're going to try and chase him. Now he blinks out. There's a Stroke of Fate, missing all the heroes, and a Silence and a Decrep on Earth Spirit. A lot of magic damage coming out, but they're going to have to extend pretty far to finish him off. There's a great Grimstroke all catching the Lich. Earth Spirit tries to turn, but he knows he's going to die. Now Lich is safe, but he's probably going to want to go home. It was a bit of a sketchy chase, but Georgia in the end does manage to take out Earth Spirit.
They need this tower for sure. That cost them a lot to get these rotations and then only to get an Earth Spirit, so they're going to commit pretty heavily, get this tower, and then they really need to take away this Medusa's farming area. She's getting too much base there.
And look, Slardar's even going to show up. Slardar's doing, or not Slardar, RIT's doing a fantastic job playing with 4 and making room for RIT. And it looks like we're going to see a chase. They do put the amplified damage onto Pugna. Slardar gets gone on. He gets absolutely crushed, vaporized. There's a great Chain Frost coming out. The Snowball is going to save Tusk, but on the backside, we're going to see a Sunder come out on Earth Spirit, and Terrorblade is no longer in any danger. PA turns around and crits a Tusk, and Centaur has shown up for the fight. He wants to battle.
Centaur's
he has everything
out for blood, man.
Yeah, he has a blink soon in 1 second. Is he going to go? He doesn't catch the Medusa or the PA, but it looks like Doggy is in a terrible spot behind, and he gets sucked and smashed by Pugna.
Smack Daddy on the Terrorblade actually blocks Doggy's roll, so they managed to get that kill.
Well done. Terrorblade has picked up a Dragonlance.
Tower, super close. Is it actually going to go down? 80 health.
But look what PA just did to the Bounty Rune's bottom.
Yeah, she got both of them. Sharp Hunter's got to get the tower, right? He sees it. He has to see it.
Ah, come on.
Ritz is gonna deny it,
please.
Right?
Slow. Deny.
I'm actually so confused here. What is going on?
He's gonna hold on. Maybe he's baiting. He wants someone to come.
There's no way this tower doesn't die. Terrorblade sending in the
And he's actually gonna go for the PA's actually gonna go for the Battle Fury.
Wow.
There's the
See,
deny.
that is rough. That was a lot. You come into the bot lane and then you don't get the tower gold for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Top lane, do you see the
Centaur's still here.
Ooh. Well, Xanthos sees the ward get placed, so that's a D ward.
Yeah.
Medusa knows that kind of bot jungle now is a little bit scary just because of where Georgia was playing, so she moves to her top jungle.
Sharp Hunter just stomped before blinking.
Ooh.
Ouch. Then he ran away.
Not feeling good.
Yeah, Georgia just had control of the bottom jungle, so it's very likely that, or it's a safe assumption for RIT, that there's sight there and they don't want to play on that side of the map. Yeah, pointed out Eradicate's just gonna move to the other jungle.
Let's look at net worth here. Pishta #1 on the Pugna, followed by Eradicate on the Medusa, who's very close.
I'm more scared of the Medusa than the Pugna. Actually, speaking of Medusa, he gets gone on. There's Ice Shards and a Snowball. Tag Team is going to hold him down, but he's going to use Stone Gaze as he runs away. Looks like that's going to force everyone to back up. Not Centaur, who blinks in and War Stomps. Eradicates. No mana is going to be forced out. Doggy is in. Doggy still has a stun, but it's not going to stop Stampede. It looks like they want to Eradicate, not Doggy. Centaur is going to find him. There's the Walrus Punch followed up by a double edge, and they get Eradicate. That is the kill they want. They really need that. Now Doggy's in trouble, silenced and slowed, but it looks like Georgia is more interested with the tower than the Earth Spirit, and they're going to start pressuring it.
Georgia's playing this well.
I really like how the Stampede, everyone went straight for Medusa. Didn't worry about Doggy being in the way.
Yeah, I mean, you'd seen Doggy had already blown his stun, his slow. At that point, it's like, I think he even silenced too, so he did his full combo. It's like, ignore that hero, get the one that you're here for, which is the Medusa, take her off the map.
Oh, yeah. So, and actually, Centaur is very close to Medusa net worth. And Pugna's now 1,000 ahead of Medusa.
Speaking of Pugna, he just picks up a Dagon.
Oh, they want to end it. Yeah, I guess they don't want to go late. Look at the team.
It's so good against PA actually. And the Medusa.
Because you're probably going to be decrepping PA every fight.
PA or Medusa, and really Medusa, if his combo now, the Dagon Nether Blast under Decrepify, might be enough to deplete her mana pool so she can't ult, which is a huge deal.
What happens when PA builds a BKB?
See, that's what I'm saying. That hero is going to need BKB second item. I think you can be fine somewhat. Here comes the initiation top. They find the Medusa.
Oh yeah,
again.
there it is. And Medusa's actually Medusa's doing fine, standing behind her shrine, and everyone else is forced out. Grimstroke and Tusk are taken out with Earth Spirit and Lich Ult on them, and now Centaur is here, but he's going to get backed up by Pugna. No one has fallen on RIT, however, all 4 of them on Georgia trade. A Medusa on a shrine.
This is pretty huge. RIT didn't have any vision of Georgia here. This whole side of that map is dark, but Doggy kind of knew that he just needs to sit there, protect, eradicate, and they were just TP'd in as 3, turn the fight completely. That's such a good play.
I love it. Well, think about how beneficial the shrine is for Medusa. It's not just giving her health, it's giving her mana like it does everyone, but she uses mana to stay alive.
Yeah, effective HP from shrine for Medusa is pretty huge.
Ridiculous. You got double speed. Well, Battle Fury's picked up on PA, and she's actually going to go Desolator as her next queued-up item. It looks like PA's not afraid of the damage output from Georgia. This could be PA's downfall, or they could just absolutely roll over Georgia like they did at that last fight.
Yeah, I mean, they have what looks like the damage.
And the Desolator will stack with the amp damage from Slardar.
Medusa decided to get the Mystic Snake Mana Steal this time, unlike Monday where we saw them go the attack speed.
Yeah.
I think the Mana Steal is better in this game. She's going to be the target of a lot of damage, so she needs to be able to throw the snake out and recover. And
that is a counter to Terrorblade now that there's a mana cost on Sunder at all levels. Potentially the Mana Steal could Terrorblade, putting him out of mana.
That's a really good point. 20-minute runes coming up. Bottom lane, Raptor. He just steals it right from under their nose.
There it is. There it is.
So that'll be 3 runes.
Amped, but you got to see him first. And they know it's a Tusk because they see the illusion. Eradicate has picked up not quite a Scotty, but he does have an ultimate orb. Eradicate has moved into the enemy jungle. We're going to see Georgia try and make a move top with a Grimstroke, a Centaur, and a Pugna pushing RIT's top tier 2. Slardar and Lich are here to defend. Earth Spirit's porting in. Let's see what we go. Slardar gets a great Slither and Crush. They're going to go on the Pugna. Earth Spirit is silenced, but he got his whole combo off, but the Grimstroke ult is coming out. Stampede is going to be forced to use for backup, but look at Pugna's in a very dangerous spot, and they have sight. It looks like we're going to see a stun from Earth Spirit. Yes, Pugna gets taken out on the top. Nowhere for him to go. He might be able to kill Earth Spirit before he goes down. No, he is done. On the backside, Centaur and Tusk were actually taken out.
Man,
once again, an assault
RIT's
top.
Playing these fights so well.
Georgia has lost 2 fights in the same spot.
Yeah,
and Georgia
they don't even have vision there. There's no vision on that side. It's just RIT just outmaneuvering them in the fights and playing it so well. A lot of this is Doggy's Earth Spirit and the Slardar.
That was the perfect initiation. He got both the cores in the same crush.
And on the back end, Doggy blows up Pugna with his combo, right?
Well, yeah, the Grimstroke silence came out, but Doggy had hit his whole combo off, so it didn't matter. I love it. He's got fast fingers. You gotta have fast fingers to play that hero. And Terror trying to farm. What's our boy Eradicate doing? He's just hitting creeps. Yeah, look where he's farming right now.
Terrorblade did finish his Manta, so in that whole kind of scuff top.
Oh, Terrorblade's porting in top. He has a Centaur too. Centaur gonna go for this. He hits the War Stomp on PA. There's the double edge. We're gonna see Reflection come out to slow him. No, not gonna get used. That's actually on cooldown.
Yeah, I don't know when he used it. I was
Weird.
actually surprised. Oh, I think he used it right when he poured it in, and he managed to avoid it.
Xanthos actually crushes a Grimstroke.
Yeah, that bash minus armor adds a lot of damage. He like.
And look what Starter just picked up, dude.
Yeah,
Medallion of Courage. I think I'm getting an idea of what our RIT strategy is here.
Armor reduction's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a patch.
And they do have the Vlad counter armor reduction. So it looks like we're waiting for Scotty Desolator, and then RIT will likely go for the final push. As they are taking control of this map, leading by 9 kills. However, I think UGA's biggest enemy is... Oh, we're going to see a Snowball bottom on Slardar. There's the Crush, but a Dagon, a Decrepit by Dagon, and an Ice Shard putting a lot of damage on him.
Really good Ice Shards.
He just stands there. He knows it's over.
Yeah. Top lane, Smack Daddy and Rit's kind of going at it, but... I don't think either of them really want to fight for too long. Deso is finished up, though.
Wow, that was farmed so fast.
Yeah, Eradicate only 1,200 from his, or about 1,300 really, from his Scotty as well, so...
PA actually just took go over Terrorblade. Worth.
Yeah, they're just neck
Terrorblade very far away from the Scotty. If they take the fight as soon as Medusa gets Scotty, I think RT will be in a great position. Because Terrorblade's halfway through his right. Not even.
Yeah, I think Terrorblade has to get a BKB at some point this game. There's just too much magic damage on the side of RIT.
Well, even just control, right? Like, all he needs to do is get silenced by Earth Spirit. And then he won't be able to Sunder. I guess he does have the Manta.
Yeah, it's like you also pointed out the Mystic Snake, though. If he gets Mana Steal, if he gets hit by that Mystic Snake in the fight, he might not have the mana to hold. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised, but keep in mind, PA didn't go BKB, so Pugna might just blow her right up.
Yeah,
1200 health
she's
with the
pretty
Dagon.
fragile. If they get an initiation onto PA, she will die, for sure.
Like we were mentioning earlier with who gets Blinks first, Starter does have his.
Speaking of Blinks, Doggy actually picks up his Blink.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was going to say, the initiation is going to play a huge role, and I like that Doggy picked up a Blink. It's a little bit more awkward with the new Earth Spirit, with how his stun is moved to his roll instead of his kick, but I think with 2 opportunities for RIT to initiate, it's going to ensure they win the next fight. Because this look with the Centaur Blink and with the Starter Blink, both of them have a lot of follow-up. I think the Initiator is really going to decide who wins the fight. So I like that RIT has 2 heroes that can start the fight.
I agree. Bot lane, they get their tier 1 tower.
And mid lane, Eradicate's getting gone on. 2 supports. Eradicate's not even scared. Inkswell, here's a... Oh my god, dude. What a Story Mark's almost going to die. There's a dagger, crit.
Okay,
yeah, bye-bye.
He didn't use his Ghost Scepter.
Nope.
I'm assuming he like just bought it and might have just forgotten that it was in his inventory, or it was on the wrong hotkey. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
We're gonna see tower go down there.
Goodbye.
Bye.
This is getting
yeah,
scary.
look like Gunstroke was getting impatient there.
Yeah, I think he maybe expected to have more help, but I think he's really underestimating Medusa's damage and survivability at this point.
Yeah, and beside a tower, that's a very dangerous play. Echo Saber for Slardar. I like that.
There's the Scotty and another medallion on the other team, but still.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we're going to do. Mask of Madness for Medusa. Very small items. They might wait for that before they go for Roshan. BKB queued up for PA. Xanthos at level 15 goes for 300 life. I like that. Get more
I can't imagine that Georgia want to fight until Scotty is completed. I think that's really what they're playing for.
Yeah, Terrorblade needs that to fill his role as the carry in fights right now.
But I say that. And are they pushing mid? Nope, just sending illusions and back to bottom lane to farm. I mean, he's so close.
Now, maybe they are going to wait for the BKB on RIT. Mask of Madness picked up immediately after Scotty for Medusa.
Dude, these people are farming so fast.
That's
all that's going on. Both teams are just content farming, thinking that their power timing is going to hit. If I was Georgia, though, I'd be pretty scared. If once this BKB comes out on PA, it's going to be very difficult to kill her.
Well, here we go. Ritz is going to find Terrorblade bottom, followed up by an Earth Spirit. He's going to miss the roll. A slow is going to come out. He does have the silence. There is a stun perfectly timed on the Stampede, but we're going to see counter initiation from Centaur.
Oh my god, where did PA go?
And the Dagon follow-up for embarrassment on that kill. Tusk Wells as well. Yep. PA's the one supposed to be melting people, but...
What a story, Mark. Mid lane, in trouble. But, oh, great link there. Can they actually fight this? Oh, well. Gets the double decrep, but it doesn't look like there's enough follow-up here.
It seems like it's almost impossible to kill Medusa right
That's a good
now.
charge, actually.
Okay, there's the Walrus Punch, followed up by the Hoof Stomp, but we're going to see the Stone Gaze come out and the Chain Frost, making it very hard for Georgia to maneuver. Centaur gets caught out and killed, and Pugna is eliminated. That is a huge pick-off. Now Georgia is on the run. There's nothing they can do. Ghost Scepter is used. We're going to see an amp damage. Slaughter is going to kill the Silence so he can follow up with the Southern Crush. Tusk and Terrorblade on the backside, though. They melt the Lich, who gets hit by the Stroke of Fate. Medusa versus Terrorblade. This is the fight we're wanting to see. Tusk is in there with the tag team, and there's the Shrine, but we have Xanthos comes in with the stun. He's going to put the amp damage on him. There's the Sunder. He has no mana but a ton of health, but he doesn't have the range to deal with Medusa now that his Metamorphosis is done, and he's going to get kited.
Oh my god. As soon as meta ends there, there's no way you can fight that anymore.
Yeah, that's so disheartening. It's just the Scotty Medusa.
This Scotty Maelstrom build is actually so dope.
I love it.
Terrorblade's illusions just get destroyed by this Maelstrom proc.
I really, really like it.
And there's a DD rune picked up on RIT, and this is a free Roshan if I've ever seen
one. Oh, what?
That's minus armor for you, man.
Ricky?
Yep.
Was that a hack? Hold on.
20
I don't know if that's
reduction.
part of the rules to use damage amp by 10,000 hacks.
Dude,
that was a fake Roshan, right? That was a plant. He must have been at 10% health when they went in.
Yeah. I mean, PA actually crit Roche there for 2,400 damage.
My god, that was insane. That's illegal. So, PA saving for BKB next, but it's working, especially with the double damage. This is the build you want.
One thing to point out from that fight, actually, Medusa got a lot of experience. She's almost level 25, compared to almost everyone else in the game who's sub 20. Like,
yeah,
she's about to hit 24, so that engagement didn't just cost Georgia in terms of money, but that Medusa gets her level 20 talent, and she's now approaching that level 25 talent, where suddenly everyone's getting hit by the Scotty, and everyone's getting hit by that Mjolnir.
Yeah. And she's going to go for the full Mjolnir. She has the Hyperzone. God, I love it.
Xanthos actually just picked up a BKB of his own, and PA still waiting on his.
Ooh, Slardar, does he go for the 1,000 Night Vision?
I feel like you have to. Like, you don't need lifesteal on that hero. Night Vision's so good.
I mean, it would stack with the Vlads. He goes for the Night Vision. Oh my god, how cool is that? Wow, I love that talent.
Yeah, Night Vision is incredibly valuable.
Now, they don't have 25 yet on Medusa, but they're going to make a move here because they have the Night Vision talent. They can see everything. Oh my god, this talent is insane. Xanthos is chasing Grimstroke. He might get a double crush on the Centaur as well. He is the Night Stalker. Why would you ever pick Night Stalker? Well, Terrorblade goes top with the bounties.
Well, I thought he was. Well, he's getting the illusion rune first, I suppose.
Yeah. That's a great Terrorblade. PA almost has BKB.
Super close. Still doesn't have it. She could buy it.
Almost level 20. Actually, Slardar a higher level.
What did he? Oh yeah, we just talked about it. Triple Stifling Dagger, I think, is better, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, especially with the build, with such a high damage build.
Yeah, you just like randomly kill a support. It's pretty insane.
Well, even if Corrosive Haze gets put up on multiple people too.
Oh,
actually, yeah. Slardar beat PA to 20 and Slardar beat PA to BKB.
Yeah.
Xanthos, my man.
Is farmed.
Xanthos is going to go in. There's the crush. He's not scared. He doesn't do anything. He's just backing up. But now Medusa might be in a dangerous spot, taking a lot of magic damage, but Eradicate backs out.
She's an MKB now. Where did that even come from?
Oh my god, she must have found it on the ground.
She's going to get a Mjolnir, and suddenly there's just an MKB in her inventory.
Well, see what we got. There's a Hoof Stomp, and Slardar and Medusa have been linked. The BKB is popped on Slardar and Medusa, and they're just going to back out.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting a massive initiation, but it looks like Georgia wasn't able to accomplish much, and with Metamorphosis pressed, Georgia is now on a timer.
I mean, look at the mid lane, though. It's like both mid and top are at RIT's towers. They just have to leave.
Oh, RIT. Well, but Metamorphosis won't be up. I think they're okay. They'll probably just push lanes and go again. PA has the Aegis, so I'm expecting to see some fancy plays by PA. PA also has the Tome of Knowledge.
That's a pretty selfish
anyone else
carry.
close?
I'm just kidding.
Doggy's still working on the Yules. We have the Glimmer picked up on Lich. What are the sports doing on the other team? Elena Courage on Tusky pointed that out. And on Grimstroke, just the Ghost Scepter, nothing fancy. You get a Force Staff.
Well, smoke here by RIT.
Oh, here we go. And Grimstroke has been deleted, just like Roshan before him. And Xanthos is going to go in, followed up by an Earth Spirit, who's going to kick back the damage amped Centaur into a gaze from Lich. And RIT, the Globetrotters, are making it look easy, marching up to the Tier 3 of Georgia. If I were the Chain Feeders, I would be terrified right now. Oh, and there is Xanthos starting it off. He gets the slam. Doggy's going to miss the stun, but Tusk is in the middle of everyone. Now, Doggy's in a bad position. He's going to back out, and Slaughter's going to make him space. Slaughter has been decrepit. He has been Dagon, but he has not been killed. Medusa has become a turret standing behind the tower and is a safe spot for RIT. Actually, Xanthos, once again, he goes in. There is the... Hey!
The game is just
over. I don't know if
I'm...
Are you more feared by the Sinister Gaze, or are you more feared by the damage Ritz is putting out?
Ritz threw a dagger, and the second dagger just one-shotted Pugna.
Do you think the daggers do so much damage because Ritz is really strong, or because they're really sharp?
Probably, you know what? Probably because they're really sharp.
Yeah, Phantom Assassin, talented as she is, she's not huge, so they gotta be super duper sharp.
Age is gone. I don't think there's anything that Georgia can do here to stop this.
Yeah. And
Xanthos going deep in the
modifiers. Xanthos does what Xanthos does. You don't mess with it. Look at Ritz actually runs down to chain to him.
He's like, hey buddy, we're friends.
Doggy kicks him out. Okay, I like that. I think that actually breaks Grimstroke.
It does break it, but then Doggy will get chained to him.
Interesting.
I think maybe there's just not enough damage coming out from Georgia's side, right? This Pugna needed, I think they needed a 5-man a little bit earlier, but there was just, the couple times they did really backfired in the enemy jungle.
Both BKBs are up, and yeah, the jungle fights really felt like it was UGA's game at that point too, especially the first one. I was favoring UGA.
Yeah, well the other thing to point out is they didn't actually have their Terrorblade for those fights. Terrorblade was farming elsewhere. Well, they're just, RIT's just styling on him at this point.
Yeah, well, this one might have been over a little bit before the Ancient fell, but it was still a fantastic game from both teams. RIT very disciplined. I like to see that from them, taking it very seriously.
Yeah, that's going to be... I honestly, like, I'm not that surprised that RIT wins game 1 there, but it's hard to say, man. I feel like Georgia really needed to press S5 a little bit earlier. They just didn't have their Terrorblade with them.
The fight law, they can't lose fights that they start under their vision too.
Yeah,
twice.
Yeah, especially in the mid game. Like that's when your lineup is supposed to be pretty strong. The PA was effectively useless in those fights if they were all there, just because she could just get blown up by cleave damage, but. RIT just played the fight so well, so it's hard to say like if Georgia made mistakes or if RIT is actually just playing really well, you know?
I would say it's a combination of both, because Georgia played great in the early game, but I think they might have even got tilted by those 2 throwing fights that really turned the game around, because I was saying earlier, I was favoring them before those 2 fights happened. But RIT, you definitely could see them playing disciplined Dota. You definitely could see them waiting for their timings. When they had taken the lead slightly, they still continued to farm. And they pushed when they had items. They did not overextend once that game, I believe, that I can think of. If they did, it was minor, and they took it. RIT came to play, and Georgia's really going to need to step it up if they don't want to get too out.
I agree. Yeah. So we're gonna take a small little break, but we'll be back here in just a few moments. So hang tight, and we'll be taking you guys into game number 2.
See you guys soon.
All right, we're back. So we're going to go right into game number 2 here, the draft between
Let's do it.
University of Georgia and Rochester Institute of Technology.
I have seen, or we have seen, Beastmaster banned 4 out of 4 games so far in the Winter Invitational. I really want to see this hero picked. I want to see if he warrants getting banned. 100% ban rate so far in the first phase, Winter Invitation.
It's pretty good. Like, the hero's pretty freaking good.
And look at that. That's Xanthos. I mean, after those fights he was starting at the end of the game, I bet Florida too.
Yeah, I mean, Xanthos played that so well. He got... Not only did he just do well in the laning phase, but he got farm, and then he transitioned into just this super hyper-aggressive late-game kind of initiator. And there wasn't really much counterplay to it, right? If Xanthos blinks in and goes for a kill... Rochester has so many different ways to just like follow it up or just like quickly snipe a hero, and Xanthos didn't really, he wasn't really ever in much danger if he went for it. So
that's the game you want to play as Slardar. That's the game you want to play as Clockwork. Actually, you just start fights for your team.
It's an Ags Clockwork, so fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he did with Slardar. Every time his Blink Dagger was up.
So Magnus gets banned out there. I was like, there's no way they're gonna let Magnus through this. The thing is if I'm Chain Feeders, I would have left Magnus and forced RIT to ban it, right? Because you have first pick. Leave it in the pool, right?
They're look at their bans, though. They're targeting Xanthos. Maybe Xanthos wants to make this.
I think offlaners right now are incredibly strong. Like, if you think what are like some of the best heroes in the game right now, it's these offlaners because they set the momentum, right? This Beastmaster, Magnus, this last game was
I don't think there's any slow offlaners that get picked right now.
No, there's not.
Like, it even feels like Legion Commander is too slow.
Yeah.
It's like these are heroes that are going to go item into Blink. Axe, Centaur, Slardar, Magnus,
or even like Underlord, who doesn't get a Blink, but just
Ooh,
really
again.
Strong.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see a first phase PA.
We're gonna see Lich again. I mean, I feel like we're just going to see Grimstroke and then Lich picked again, right?
Yeah, I think that RIT has kind of been forced into picking Lich unless they want to give that to the Chain Feeders. And if RIT, I think they know how to play PA against Grimstroke. So PA will get banned in the second phase by the Chain. So the question is, does RIT want PA? Because if they want it, they have to first phase it.
Wow.
Tidehunter? Okay. So they go straight for the
all
Xanthos hero. I really like him. And I think
there's the Lich. Yeah, okay. I think you still pick Lich. I was like, you can't let Chain Feeders first phase Grimstroke Lich because it doesn't really tell anything about the draft. They're two incredibly strong synergistic heroes.
Yeah,
they both are strong in lane.
There's some laning phase.
Yeah, it's like you can't let a team first phase that. It's really, really good.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll see what Chain Feeders come up with if they decide to pick their offlane or just their other support here. There are only a handful of good offlaners left in the game. Tidehunter was one of them.
I think they go for Centaur again. Centaur's banned.
It's banned. Yeah, RIT banned it. So all 6 of the first heroes that were banned are offlaners.
Oh yeah. Who would offlaners are left?
I think that's what RIT realized, right? In this first phase, they're like, guys, there's not that many good offlaners left. Like, who do we pick?
I feel like Darkseer has really fallen off.
Yeah, Darkseer was fun for a little bit. He's not that good. Okay.
Ooh,
so they
don't want to give out Lich Jug.
So they ban PA. Yeah, okay. This is what I was thinking. I was like, if they ban PA, they will go for the Jug. So they deny pick the Jug and then ban PA. I'd love that. I think that was exactly what I would have done.
And then it also takes the Lich or the Juggernaut away from the Lich combo. So they need something that can play around Grimstroke.
Yeah, because
Grimstroke.
If you think about what heroes are in the pool that are still good against Tidehunter, that you can pick, but are also like Juggernaut is the absolute best pick here, right? It denied picks them the Lich Jug combo. It's good against Tidehunter in lane. And he's a great carry overall right now. So I think that is a great pick. Even first phase, it's fine.
Yeah. Now, what do they want to ban? I think they might be as stumped we are here. I wouldn't be surprised though to see Doggy's Earth Spirit again. I would actually consider banning their Spirit.
That thing was.
I do.
Doggy's Earth Spirit was very good.
Exactly, and they just played it with a Lich against a Grimstroke, so he's already warmed up.
Yeah,
as someone who plays a fancy hero like that, once you get warmed up, man, you don't get worn down. Ooh, the okay, I don't...
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where that's...
Having Frost Shield and just blinking on an enemy, like, support.
Mm-hmm. And he can play around Inkswell in lane, and he can play around Blade... That matchup does happen.
That's a good ban. I think RIT...
10 seconds.
The carries that are left in the pool.
PL's still there.
PL is still there. Terrorblade is still there.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Terrorblade RIT.
I mean, it's pretty good against Juggernaut. He's one of the carries that is pretty decent at dealing with him. Just because if he does spin, you can usually outrun him, or at least just click him if you go meta form and Jug just dies during it.
Also, I know Eradicate's a troll player, but yeah, and Terrorblade does seem to... Juggernaut's a very strong hero, but Terrorblade does seem to have a few ways to work around, especially with Illusions being able to soak his Omni Slash too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not too scared of the spin. And there's still a few options for RIT, and now OD is a hero that's been getting quite a bit of attention. Not usually till later on, though.
And OD's actually pretty decent against Tidehunter.
Radiant team pick.
They banned the Lina.
Okay, they banned.
So they're gonna go for their mid laner here soon, and leave the carry open because they know they're carrying. Well, no, RIT has last pick. They have to save it for their mid lane. It is interesting.
Yeah.
I could see a Dazzle maybe.
Okay.
Maybe
there still is an axe pickup for the chain feeders if they want.
5 seconds.
True.
Okay, here we go.
They go for the Tusk again.
2 Frosty supports. All right. So Doggy on the Tusk. This was Doggy's hero in the Grand Finals last year, but he was a different Tusk then.
Yeah. So chain feeders don't have the Tusk this game. It was. I mean, it did a lot of work when it shined, but there was a little bit of mishaps in the laning phase that kind of put him pretty far behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see if Doggy can have a more successful game than Chain Feeders picked up.
Yeah.
I did speak to Doggy about Tusk. He says he likes the new Tusk, but he misses. He doesn't like how you level tag team because he misses just spamming Ice Shards.
Nice.
I mean, Ice Shards has become a very fun spell.
I'm really hoping that they adjust tag team. That there were some ideas of what to do with his old sigil because there's some great cosmetics for the sigil. They're saying just put the sigil above his head.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
I thought that was a great idea. So I'm really hoping Valve, come on, if you're listening to this, please put the sigil above Tusk's head when he tag teams. That'd be nice.
Another great idea you had was the idea that Ogre felt a little funky on Monday draft.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good hero.
I'm feeling like he feels a little funky right here too.
I mean, he's like he can be kind of good with Grimstroke because if you get some pretty sick RNG with the Fire Blast on Grimstroke's Soul Link or Soulbind, it's pretty nuts. But Ogre he's really just
like
going to be
hero.
Yeah.
That's it. He doesn't feel like he's going to do anything. He doesn't feel like he changes the game at all.
He's just kind of like a worse Magnus, right? Like Ogre's kit primarily why he's picked right now is I would assume is Bloodlust.
I mean he crushes the laning phase, but Tusk will only fight him when he has tag team up.
Yeah.
Then
there's your Troll Warlord. Good call.
Heck yes. Order's a great player, but it might also get picked up by Ritz in safe lane. Although Carter being Eradicate could play it, or even could play it safe lane and swap his role.
Yeah. I mean, Troll against Juggernaut, I feel like is a pretty good matchup, right?
Yeah, he's also not afraid of the spin. That's why I really like him.
10 seconds remaining.
And Troll is very fast, outrunning Swell. Ogre's very slow. I like it. What are we going to see here from the champion? There's the axe. Okay.
Dude, Carlo, 200 IQ here.
Hold on. I want to take credit for that, but tell me what other offlaner they would have picked. Doesn't even matter what RIT's like. Who's in the pool still?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, you can run like a non-standard off lane, right? But the ogre kind of throws it off. That's the thing for me is I'm like, if you throw ogre up there, it's like I don't know what you do with the off lane now.
And what's Bloodlust doing? Like, it only has one Bloodlust target.
Yeah.
Bloodlusting Axe is just a waste. So they need this other core needs to be someone who gets Bloodlusted. Maybe it's going to be an OD.
I was gonna say, what if you run like a non-standard offlaner?
What are you thinking? Sand King?
I think Sand King's kind of fallen off. He's been,
and I think they need another right clicker.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a right clicker. I was gonna say you could just pick. Can you pick OD in the offlane? I feel like it's possible, dude.
I think he needs the solo levels though.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right because he doesn't get any mana back until he has like level 5.
No.
Doesn't get enough mana back.
What about...
The only other one is Underlord. The one I mentioned him earlier. I was like, I think Underlord is the only other hero. But then you have Underlord and Ogre in the offlane, which is not ideal.
What?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I think this is really tough. I'm stumped. It's like they are too. We're going to go to reserve. Actually, they're going for their ban right now. So Pugna's taken out. Invoker was banned by RIT last time. Oh, Invoker's been banned this time as well. Okay. They need a right clicker, so that means Rubik and Lion. Very unlikely it's going to be one of those hero. Actually, ban out Husko. And here it is. They're going right into it.
Okay, there's the OD.
Yeah.
So I think now you can't pick Medusa, right? Or do they just pick Medusa again?
If they pick Medusa, then Juggernaut can't really go Diffusal build, I don't think, because Juggernaut will also want to get a Manta. Illusions will get owned. I mean, OD is good against Medusa. OD is really good against Medusa.
I was going to say, doesn't OD absolutely destroy Medusa in lane?
But Troll could go mid. I think you want Medusa mid. I think that they could pick it, but there might be... Oh, there's this one. And Axe the only way to get on top of him.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's fun. That's very fun.
If Sniper gets off to a good lane, he'll be impossible to kill in the mid game. But if Pisha actually shuts this down, Eradicate's going to have to itemize very defensively.
Isn't Sniper notorious for just crushing OD and lane? That up? Yeah. Yeah,
it's kind of like the Sniper Medusa matchup. It's pretty heavily favored to Sniper.
Mm-hmm. Especially with Sniper's new what's it? Long shot, sharp eye? I don't remember what the spell's called, but how it has it active now. Take aim, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. You just like every few seconds, you just get to click an enemy hero from across the river.
I think we're in for another great game, Ricky. I'd also like to point out this Juggernaut set is simple and super fly.
Simple and super fly.
That's how I would describe it.
Oh,
I think the OD set is silly.
I hate that OD set. I actually think it's worse than the base model.
It's not doing it for me.
I'm dying over here. I'm sorry.
I think... well, I hope you stay alive. But I think this electrifying game might be just what we need.
Yep.
There we go. That was like an awkward... That was like when you say goodbye to someone and then you go the same way.
And then you walk down the same... And you're like, hey.
Whoops.
How much farther are you going down this way, you know?
We've all been there.
All right, game number 2 between RIT and University of Georgia. Let's go ahead and start by introducing RIT this time. Our boys, the defending champions, and currently up 1-0. We have Eradicate playing the Sniper. We have Doggy playing his roaming hero extraordinaire Tusk. Xanthos on the Tide Hunter had an amazing game last time. We've got Ritz playing Troll Warlord and Wirt here on the Lich. Carlo,
let me tell you about my boys who are going to bring it back here. In game 2, we have Juggernaut being played by Novak Quavo. Axe, the only offlane hero in the entire game remaining, is being played by Sharp Hunter. Then Grimstroke once again, my man, what a story mark, great name. OD, the hero that's almost always banned, has finally been picked up by Pishta. Ripped it up on Pugna. And then Ogre by Raptor 458.
So it looks like
Something
UGA had a sub in this game. Tango Please Novak. Looks like he replaced Smack Daddy. I'm guessing Smack Daddy had to leave. He's, I want to say, their carry
What's
player.
More important than Dota?
Maybe their
captain. Here's the top gang. Doggy's going in. There's the tag team. He's
You
going
have
to take
to level
advantage of the
spin
slow
here,
ranged
right?
attacks and the slow. There's spin.
It's like, you can't take that much harass.
That's 2 bounty runes top. Are they going to be able to Xanthos? Here we go. Very scary. He's going to stand, take the 3rd one bottom. That's 3 for RIT.
Yeah. I think as soon as you see that Tusk roll up on you and pop tag team, you just immediately pop your Blade Fury because you don't take the tag team damage through it. So
well, and even like if Tusk runs at you and it's 2 versus 1, and he just keeps running at you, you might assume maybe it's not 2 versus 1. Maybe he has someone else coming to help out.
Wow. So they see the tri-lane
Blocks in
top,
the
so
mid
they
lane.
actually TP What a Story Mark the Grimstroke top. And Tusk is just walking bottom, so this bottom lane is going to be really rough for Axe.
Oh
so if Georgia actually need to find kills here in this top lane, or else this could be really bad.
Well, here we go. Inkswell is going to catch out on Lich. Lich has the armor and the Blade Fury on top of Lich as well. He's trying to juke, but he gets messed up with pathing. He cuts a tree. He uses the Fairy Fire. He gets hit by Grimstroke, and he gets taken out. That's the first blood. Team from Georgia.
I said they need to get kills in the lane, and they get first blood, so they're sticking to it.
Now, in the bottom lane, there's quite an interesting dynamic between these offlaners. Axe wants to spin. Actually, hold on. We might see a fight top. Ritz is hitting Grimstroke.
And Tusk TP's top, so Doggy's now joined the fray. They're just going to let the
Doggy only has tag team, though, so he has to get... Jeez. Just want to make sure nothing fancy happens top here. Doggy catches out Grimstroke. Is he going to use tag team? No, he's not. In the bot lane, Tidehunter spins, and then does his Anchor Smash, and Axe spins, and does his Counter Helix. So it's a double spin off lane, is what I was trying to point out, just to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Very interesting. Actually, Sharp Hunter might just be dead here. One more Anchor Smash. Can you get on top of him?
Xanthos.
He needs to pop that salve if he wants to live.
Xanthos is eating trees and then eating his opposition for dinner.
That's interesting.
Now, Ritz actually has Juggernaut caught out top. Doggy still doesn't have level 2. Is going to go back to farming. Ritz is actually leading in CS 9-3. Juggernaut taking a lot of grass. Which lane do you favor in this tri-lane versus tri-lane? Juggernaut,
I would say definitely RIT. I just don't think Ogre can do anything. Like, he's an Ignite, but RIT...
I think he just has to hit people. He just needs to get his body in there.
He just needs to Ignite someone so Juggernaut can spin, right? That's pretty much his whole concept. But I think
if Georgia actually were to just take a fight as 3, they would come out on top. With just I don't think anyone can deal with the spin.
With the Inkswell spin and Ignite. Yeah, maybe. I think if
they really just committed on everyone, here we go on the Lich. Actually, fine. Him doesn't do anything.
They have Fire Blast. They can commit. I don't know why they're not.
Doggy's waiting for 2. Yeah, they should really go before everyone gets 2. Okay, here we go. There's an Inkswell much too early. It's going to pop. They're going to commit to this chase. I don't think they should keep going with this. Novak gets Frost Blast. He's going to take some damage from Troll. There's a great Whirling Axes by Reds, hits Grimstroke, and Jug.
Yeah, this is definitely a little questionable. Top lane. Well, here's the re-engagement.
Yeah, alright. Ogre gets caught out. I mean, that's what you were saying. That's not a good position for him. He's tanky, but not tanky against 3 people in their spells.
I was gonna say, Ogre can't actually fight in this lane. This is the problem with Ogre, right? He's always, like, in the past been a hero that just kind of bullies the lane, but not really anymore. Like, other heroes have kind of championed that now. Yeah, there's a lot of really good spells. Like,
well, how's mid lane looking? 12-7 on Sniper, and 9-6 on OD. So Sniper is winning, but OD's getting farmed.
Yeah,
OD's also getting help with an Ogre coming in mid.
And he's smoked up too, so he's gonna try and get this kill.
Oh, actually, Eradicate's pushing up. Uncharacteristic of the Sniper. Here we go. We're going to miss a kill top, but let's see what happens mid. There is the Ignite. And a stun. And a banish, but I think that's all that's going to happen.
And that's it.
You managed to catch top lane?
I didn't. I'm assuming it was something along the lines of Frost Armor, Frost Blast, Whirling Axes, Kill Grimstroke. If I had
Sounds
to guess.
like a Lich player myself.
Lane. Axe gets a really good taunt. Tidehunter and him are just trading for farm. Xanthos might actually go down here.
Throws the gush to run away. I really like that. Go, go, go. Run, my friend. The hunter has become the hunted. He is safe. Well, all 3 heroes from RIT return top and 3 from Georgia. Georgia's healing up. It looks like they might try and make a move while Ritz is at half health. Ogre's running through the trees. He's going to break the clarity. Nice. But Doggy does have the mana he needs. Doggy doesn't want to go on the Ogre. He had a great Ice Shards, but he didn't take it. So it looks like they really want the Juggernaut. He might use Tag Team here.
Juggernaut needs level 3. Okay,
Gonna spin. There's the ice shards and great wand from him, actually keeping him alive. But the frost armor is gonna kill him. No, the whirling axes are securing the last kill on the carry. Now a frost blast is gonna hit both. Inkswell will pop. Oh, they actually
it doesn't pop.
They kill him before.
Doggy
Great.
lives. Wow,
That is RIT Tri-Lane Dota.
Yeah,
but
like,
they were distracted and Axe picks up bounties.
Juggernaut didn't get his level 3. He took like probably half his health in harass there from the troll just trying to get his level 3, and then they just go on him.
And his Blade Fury was used defensively.
Yeah,
Blade Fury is the spell that Georgia needs to win a fight. They.
Yeah, I mean, it's all of their damage in that lane. You actually have to initiate with Juggernaut's Blade Fury on an ignited target and have like Ogre run in with the Inkswell or something. Like, there's really no way to play that otherwise.
Yeah, they have to combo all their spells together, whereas RIT has the ability to just hit you.
Yeah.
Hit you and make you use your spells. Well, Doggy and Wirt are positioning here to do something fancy. Ritz is going to go in on Juggernaut. Ogre's in. He's spinning on top of Ritz, but he does have the Frost Shield up. Now the tag team they're going to put a lot of damage out for RIT, but Ritz is in a very dangerous spot. A great Inkswell. And they're going to kill Troll, but Ogre falls in the backline. Now without a spin, Juggernaut is going to try and fight off the two supports, but he's not strong enough against the Frost Blast, and Doggy is much quicker than he is, chasing him down. Actually, it looks like Juggernaut might get away. No, Frost Blast and a tag team take him out. Doggy is in maybe a less than good position. Done. However, that's the professional term.
Yeah.
Well, so it's that Troll and Tusk.
Bottom
lane, we got some action.
No, it's just I just keep looking back at it. It's hilarious. Both of these heroes just sitting here getting all the farm in the world that they want. Tidehunter definitely winning just because Anchor Smash is so much better at securing last hits. He did also go the Quelling Blade. So he's a little bit better at getting those denies. Actually, Sharpbender might die here.
How much damage? Oh, the Ravage! That's Xanthos Dota.
Yeah, he's got him.
Beat him.
Oh my god,
he's gonna get chopped! And the pause! And the pause! And the pause!
I can't tell if that's BM or if something's happening top lane. I'm lagging, need to restart. Wow. Very convenient timing there, Georgia.
Oh my god. That's brutal.
Oh, man.
Okay,
man, you gotta feel bad for Xanthos there. Like he actually played that really well. Axe got pulled in a tower. He got the Ravage. He just didn't have the mana for another Anchor Smash, or it was just on cooldown and gets chopped. Axe got a couple spins there, and what are you gonna do?
I expect better from a Grand Champion.
What are you gonna do? Xanthos, just come on, man. Come on, bro. Look at mid lane though, really quick. This is I think
Sniper.
OD has this, right? Like two
attacks,
2 arcane orbs kills him.
3. He's got the Fairy Fire. I don't know if Sniper has the damage.
No,
yeah.
Sniper has to assassinate this, and hoping it gets off before Peachta can hit three autos.
Yeah, the Fairy Fire assassinate.
Yeah, there's no way. I think Peachta, he also has Equilibrium up, so he does have the slow. So there's no way that Eradicate runs out of this. He'll refresh the slow on the next auto.
Do we see the super TP?
No way. He can't TP out.
Tusk can't TP in. Lich can TP in for nothing.
Well, no. Where it's like, and being chased by an illusion.
Eradicate. What are you going to do, man?
I think this is a kill mid. I mean, I think Peachta has to misplay this. The one thing I can't tell is if there's an auto on the way. Okay, there's not. There's no auto on the way. I was like, I can't tell if he's got an auto in midair or if that's like a particle effect from the slow. And I think it's just a particle effect from the slow. From Equilibrium.
Yeah. So I'm feeling really bad about top lane for Georgia.
Yeah, top lane is pretty bad.
Fought.
I mean, just look at the CS score, right? You have 29-18 versus 15-4. That is a real rough situation. Like, your Jug is going to be like a full item behind here going into the mid game. Like, if you just look at right now, Treads, Wraithband versus a single Wraithband and like a Quelling Blade.
Mm-hmm. The Wraithband timing is a huge part dictating who's winning the lane, but Jug is insane without Wraithbands, and he's absolutely ridiculous with them. However, Troll Warlord just beats him down with the extra damage from Tag Team, and Juggernaut is not really in a position to fight. If Juggernaut ever commits his spin, I'm pretty sure he dies. So it's just how much damage can he do before he dies.
Okay. What's the chance Sharp Puncher here immediately TP Shrine, regens, and then buys Vanguard? That is the play. 100% that is the play. He should TP Shrine, pick up his Vanguard. Pishta should get this kill and TP Shrine as well. That's what should happen, right?
Eradicate auto-attacks Pishta, kills him, assassinates Axe before he gets to the Vanguard.
Okay, hold on. What if Eradicate actually triple headshots here and Pishta never gets his auto-attack off?
Yes.
I would uninstall.
Dude,
if I was Pishta and that happened, I would just Alt F4 out of the game.
Yeah, then there would be another pause real soon.
That'd be real bad.
Oh gosh. So Troll Warlord going Yasha first. What do you think?
I think that's fine. I like it.
Helps
I think
him fight,
this
helps
game,
him farm.
Yeah, I think this game going S and Y is 100% your bet probably on Troll Warlord. It reduces all CC duration on your hero, right? Because you get a little bit of what is that? Status resist. That's what it's called. But you really just want to be able to fight early. You don't need like a Battle Fury to go farm here. You know Juggernaut's probably going to go Battle Fury. If not, he's going to be going a Yasha as well. And Troll Warlord fighting a Juggernaut with similar items, Troll Warlord's going to win.
Yeah.
So I think Troll Warlord, great itemization, really just needs to get that Yasha into a S and Y, and then kind of just go from there.
We're starting the routers. We do have an update.
Yeah.
Is there any items we need to see this game? Is there any someone definitely needs a BKB?
Yes.
Really
Sniper this game will have to afford at least one defensive item, whether that be Shadow Blade, Blink, or like a BKB. He needs one of those 3 items. He can't play this game without them.
Because the Axe is gonna get him.
There's too many heroes on Georgia that usually buy.
Oh, here we go. The unpause. Let's see what happens mid lane. Eradicate, going in. He uses the Fairy Fire. Is he gonna with the Frost Blast?
The headshots were there, so I was pretty accurate on that. But Lich manages to get there and get the kill. So 1 for 1 overall.
I think Pishta might have been sweating a little bit.
Dude, that was.
But he
close.
does manage to get the kill.
Tusk though runs to Shrine instead. He's gonna just get that with his Vanguard, and he's gonna go back to lane. There you go.
We're seeing a very low health Juggernaut get harassed 1 versus 3 essentially by a Troll. Tusk is just there.
Troll just is doing so much harass damage to this Juggernaut. Anytime he comes up, he takes Whirling Axes and 3 autos.
I think Doggy could go, but they might not live. But I think they could have killed the Jugger.
It's hard, right?
They would have taken a lot of damage from the spin. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just spin, and then it's pretty scary.
Oh, I heard an assassinate. Oh, he's just gonna harass. That's some open AI.
Lane, taunted on
Xanthos.
Ooh,
yeah.
Well.
Oh, we actually see Grimstroke go down top, and now Juggernaut's
wasn't even
chase.
Used, actually.
He has spin. He's gonna turn and do some damage to Doggy. I think they need to combo the stun, and here we go. Troll's taking a lot of damage. There's a spin. They're gonna tag team. Actually, Juggernaut has to use the spin to run away. If Stroke of Fate is going to slow them down when they chase down Ogre, but they're going to finish him off. However, Odie shows up, drops the hammer, finishes Troll, finishes Tusk, cleans up.
Triple null tally OD. This is what I like to see, dude.
He pressed the button.
I love this hero, by the way.
Actually, Juggernaut's going on top again. The Frost Blast, but it looks like Lich can't really do any damage. Maybe this is a...
Not sure if you saw that. He actually turned and summoned Ward in the tree so that Lich couldn't see it. So that was actually really nice.
Lich isn't going to get this last hit. Lich really wants this last hit. Lich got it. $75.
Easy.
Doggy is back.
Dude, look at how much harass he's taking. Yes,
they're going to try and auto-attack down. It looks like he's going to get out. No, he gets killed in the last second. Inkswell's going to hit on all 3, but Grimstroke has nothing left and is surrounded underneath his tower. Tower will be all that's needed to defend Grimstroke from death. However, Juggernaut has gone down. A return kill. Juggernaut, his items aren't looking too scary.
Both heroes just wave cutting Axe is wave cutting. Tide just takes it under tower, doesn't care because he takes 0 damage from creeps.
Yeah, I like it.
The sustain over. Okay, well I missed a kill top. That's my bad. Wirt and Ritz just dive the Grimstroke.
Ogre's making a move on Sniper right now mid, but there's also a Tusk in position, so we're going to see a 2-on-2 brawl here. Potentially. There's some pigs coming out. Tusk
this ward sees Tusk. He sees Tusk with the ward there.
Alright, Ogre's going in. There's the Ignite. There's the stun. And they're going to turn on Tusk. Now Tusk has Snowball. Tusk is no danger.
Doggy's in...
Actually, they want to go on OD. Oh my god, the shrapnel with the tag team. That's so much damage from Sniper with the 3 Wraith bands, and then they clean up an Ogre after, who's just standing there.
He's surprisingly tanky. Top lane, are they getting a kill here? RIT, are they going to find this kill?
RIT, there's the wand, goes on the creep, and now he's going to throw the axes. We're going to see Tidehunter come in.
He's going to ravage this, right?
Though. Ah, there's a gush. The healing ward.
Mana. Oh, he got it now.
I think they have enough damage. No spells are out. Okay, great return.
Xanthos wants this ward.
However, Axe is going to take both bounty runes, and his tower is open.
Let's just look at net worth differences really quick. Troll Lord versus Juggernaut. Tell me where they're at.
Okay, well I see Troll at the top. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've lost count.
Just scroll down.
I lost count. What is it? I'm just hold Control F Jugger. Oh, my computer's trying to process how far down the list he is right now.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad, right? Like this lane, top lane, was so bad for this Juggernaut, and it's not like they're playing it poorly. It's just the matchup is terrible. There's no way Juggernaut can sustain this lane. Ogre Magi doesn't really offer much. He has 0 points in Bloodlust, by the way.
There are as many RIT players as Juggernaut has levels in the top lane. At the moment, there's the level 9 Tidehunter ravaging the level 4 Juggernaut, and a Walrus Punch is going to interrupt his TP.
Tusk is level
Silence
6.
is do nothing, and Juggernaut will be eliminated alongside a Stroke to a Lich's ult.
My lord. How
Tusk
do you
is
even
now leveling Juggernaut.
You can. Okay, we're gonna pull up hero level here. 4, 4, and
all right,
5.
hold on. Mid lane, Eradicate's getting jumped on by Pishta. He drops the hammer and he kills Eradicate, but Anthos, the Slayer, has shown up. Okay, good.
Yeah, he's fine.
Astral Prism, he can back up. Pishta keeping his team in the game.
I mean, this is OD, right? OD, whenever he has his ult up, just gets a kill pretty much.
Oh yeah.
He's got Axe finding good farm bottom. He's gonna have his blink. He has his blink Vanguard. So Axe can help his team recover. This Juggernaut, I don't know what you do at this point, right? He has double Wraith Band, no treads, not even close to getting a farming item. Troll, treads, double Wraith Band, almost to his Yasha. The thing is like if you run Ogre here, you kind of need to have a Bloodlust, right? That's what you need.
We're going to see Ogre get dove mid lane actually by 2 support players and a Grimstroke porting in. Is Grimstroke going to go for it? He's level 4 and Sniper's here. Bye-bye.
He's dead too.
One more. Oh, one more. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's...
Triple Wraith Band treads. Like, there's just so much... Like, it's just so much right-click damage coming out from these cores so early. And when
especially with the Shrapnel.
Yeah, I was
like
going to say, maxing Shrapnel is actually 100% the way to go. I see a lot of people like go to max take aim or headshot, but like Shrapnel does so much damage.
This is when it's the best too in the early game.
Yeah.
No, I love that item build, the skill build. I think that's the best way to go.
Let's see.
Axe's blink reveal was unfortunately to just killing creeps bottom.
Well, look at RIT. Roaming bot with all 5 heroes. Axe they know is the big dog. Sharp Hunter here, top of the net worth for...
There's earn charges too on Tusk to break that blink dagger, 4 of them. Tusk has just been farming, so you could argue that...
Sniper. They see the sniper on the back end here.
Oh, here it is. There's the blink on Sniper. He's going down very low. The snowball is going to buy him a little bit of time, and we're going to see Chain Frost come out, and it's going to rip up the axe, followed up by a dead Grimstone. Now Juggernaut is in. He's only level 6, and Xanthos is going to stand on top of him, holding on Ravage 2. 1. He gets stunned by Ogre. They might not get the Ravage. They fear the Ogre. They don't really care about him, or at least Xanthos does. Xanthos knows who he wants. And go for the healing ward. No, he's going to Anchor Smash and the Assassinate. Yeah. They have cleaned up. There is a tier 2 tower they cannot hit because a tier 1 still stands in their way.
Yeah, there's no...
Oh, Troll's here. Troll apparently was at that fight team.
Yeah, there was no follow... Yeah, they sent all 5 heroes bottom. There's really no follow-up damage to Axe's taunt there. Juggernaut not in place. Can't really fight in the first place. And OD really being the only primary source of damage. So he doesn't have Sanity's Eclipse. You kind of just have to forfeit that and send Jug somewhere else to farm. Right? Like...
Yeah.
If RIT is going to commit 5 bottom, that means you have a huge amount of available farm available on the top
Actually,
lane.
They're going to portal OD in right on top of everybody. He casts his buff. He starts hitting the Tidehunter. Axe Call going to follow him up. Now they're going on Tusk. Tusk is going to have a second to react here. No, he's silenced. Great job by the Grimstone. Now an Inkswell and Culling Blade buffed Axe is going to chase down the enemy team. Looking to find Xanthos in the trees. 2 seconds on blink. It looks like Axe is going to be able to find him, but are they going to be able to kill him?
Yeah,
There's the taunt.
hammer,
OD is backing
OD
him
has a ton of it stolen.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, they do just
Great find.
commit the hammer to kill Xanthos.
So 31 int stolen there on OD. He finishes the 4-staff with that. Juggernaut kind of recovering here in the jungle. I want to see. Has he picked up? He still hasn't picked up Bloodlust.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Ogre needs to commit to Bloodlust at this point.
Yeah, to help
sure.
Juggernaut catch up.
He needs to help Juggernaut, but OD with Bloodlust is actually insanely scary. OD is one of the heroes that benefits from attack speed more so than almost any other hero in the game.
Yeah.
So Novak picks up one bounty rune, and the rest of his team picks up the 2 bottom. Do they have vision?
Now Juggernaut's about to get found by a sniper and a Tusk. Both are higher level than he is. There's the shrapnel. He's gonna spin. Oh no! Walrus punch. Bye bye.
Yeah.
That is it. Just feels so good when you're playing Tusk against that. Ooh, baby.
I mean, if he really wanted to BM, he could have snowballed to the creep and then gotten the punch off sooner. So like, there's no way he gets it off.
Doggy, I hope you're listening and you have your notepad out.
Doggy, I mean, look at this. They have no vision of the enemy team.
Here we go. Here's another snowball. There's no Walrus Punch. He does have Ice Shards. He's going to catch him. There is a Banished Tusk, and Odie's going to continue to run away. A headshot's going to slow him, followed up by a Frost Blast. They have the Assassinate. Ogre is now here.
Oh my god, the taunt!
With a 3-man call. Grimstroke is here. Grimstroke puts his ult on Sniper, though. And Axe is going to go and chop the Lich. Now, Tusk has been banished, and Ogre is going to try and zone out the Sniper. Puts a bit of damage on him, but Sniper might just turn around and kill the Ogre on the backline. Tusk is going very deep here, about to be surrounded.
Doggy's going deep in the paint here.
There we go. Doggy, I think
Can he deny himself to creeps? I doubt it. Yeah.
No. Sniper.
Novak in the mid lane, trying to find something. He does have Omni Slash, but he's not enough damage by any means. Okay.
Not enough for either of them.
They actually see him.
Giving away the ward spots.
Oh, yeah, there's a ward back there. Wow. Okay, I was like, how do they actually see him? A deep ward.
I like it.
Interesting. All right, let's look at Troll's items. He actually canceled the Yasha, and he's got Battle Fury now. It is done.
Ooh.
So he decided to change it up. He's going Battle Fury. I think he was just so far ahead. Kind of why not? They don't really need him in fights right now. And if you look at where this Juggernaut is, he's still about 1,000, like what, 1,300 gold from his Yasha.
And then the Troll Warlord, when he doesn't want to play with his team, this gives him a lot of power to split push.
Yep. Sniper finishes Mask of Madness and his Dragon Lance, almost level 15. Picks up the 20 damage talent at level 10. Bot lane, though, Sharp Hunter gets a great taunt onto the Tusk here. Doesn't manage to get... Oh, Tusk blocks himself, actually, as well. He can't move. Is he just gonna... Is this gonna work? I think this worked. Doggy. The next level shard play. They actually just don't see him.
He's not out of it yet, though. He still has a Grimstroke. Are they going to run into each other? I don't think they actually saw each other.
No, I had dire vision on there. They had no idea. They still don't see him.
But that ward? No, didn't even see him.
Didn't even clip him.
Okay.
I love where Eradicate's playing right now. He's taking over the enemy jungle. Because this is where Jug wants to be able to farm, right? But he can't. Eradicate's just standing there.
But here comes Xanthos sees them, though. He has Ravage. There's the great Ravage! The Ice Armor doing damage. OD has been obliterated. Ogre has followed him up. A nice ult from Grimstroke, but with no follow-up, he gets obliterated. 3 obliterations in 3 seconds. That is RIT Dota. Don't go into their jungle, aka every jungle on the map.
Vlad's completed on Tidehunter as his first item, plus the medallion. So OG walks high ground and just gets exploded. Takes the minus armor from Gush, the medallion, and Sniper just hits him with 3 autos and he's gone.
And Mask of Madness?
Yeah. Your hero just melts. So, I mean, that's just, honestly, good placement by RIT. Like I said, that's the advantage of playing in their jungle. So, RIT just knows what's up.
I like it. They're really taking advantage, or they're really putting the armor changes to use. They have build of Vlads, like most teams every game. They have also had a hero that reduces armor. This game is Gush, and they have had a medallion both games.
Minus armor in this patch is probably one of the most underrated mechanics right now. The way armor is calculated...
RIT is like playing around the armor mechanic.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't realize is the way the armor is calculated in this patch is drastically more impactful than it was in the past.
Oh, we're going to see a fight here. The slow catches on Grimstroke, who is then erased. Rit's now chasing an Axe. There's a snowball on him, but it's not going to hit because Axe blinks out. There might be a YOLO Ice Shards. Maybe.
Doesn't look like it. It's on cooldown.
Not going to happen. The T2 has already been taken, and there is now an Aegis on Ritz. So, likely we're going to see Troll come to fights. Oh, here we go. Juggernaut has been caught out. He's going to spin. He's going to TP. Doggy.
Oh, no, he's on cooldown. He's fine. Dog on cooldown for 2 more seconds.
Dog. What did you punch?
I think he punched Roche.
Dog.
Actually, almost positive that he punched Roshan.
What a clown.
Yeah, that's like some BM, dude. RIT's just sitting on the high ground, taking the tower. Very safe, because, you know what, you got a sniper back there.
Axe
from Sharp Puncher.
Has the great snowball to buy some time. He has Aegis of the Immortal. They're on Ogre. This is where they want to be. And now Grimstroke ult. Doggy has to do whatever Troll wants to do. OD is getting a lot of intellect stolen. They get the Walrus Punch off, but both are taken out.
Eradicate kills Novak.
They actually killed Juggernaut. Alright, here we go. Ritz is respawning by the tier 3 that's not been hittable. Or Eradicate's trying to buy him some time by Axe. There's nothing they can do. Troll actually might be able to finish Axe. No, he's unable to.
20 stolen int from OD there. I guess
they can't fight.
I'm really confused here. For what it looked like, I'm just looking at Juggernaut. He went in for an Omni Slash on the back line, and it just looks like wasn't able to secure a kill. Okay, Peachta actually scouts this
Lich is in
and
bottom.
Good night, Sweet Prince. You are going down.
Banished, and he has been eliminated.
Yeah, 36 stolen intellect. This is what I love about OD. I like this hero is so much more kind of. Not only is he more fun to play, but you have more things you can do on him. The changes to his kit, honestly, are just better overall.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing him in my games. I like him, even if
he's not as much as a clown as he used to be, right? And in the past, you could kind of just face roll the hero in the lane, and you would just win, right? You would just press Q on heroes in your lane. But now you actually have to play with a little bit more finesse.
Oh yeah. Poor Juggernaut, level 10, still trying to get back into this game.
I mean, you see, like
he's going for the Manta. No farming
so far
item
behind
actually.
on net worth, and he's literally half of Troll's net worth right now.
Oh gosh.
Troll
well, we're gonna see a smoke coming out,
and has 1,000 gold plus a Battle Fury. Troll doesn't even, or Juggernaut just got his Yasha. Like, it is just now getting delivered.
Here we go. We're going to see Eradicate. Potentially, no, the smoke pops, and they're going to go on Ritz, who no longer has the Aegis. He is killed. Eradicate has revealed. Let's see if they can catch up. There is a Force Staff, and they banish Eradicate. Xanthos,
there is Xanthos
with Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger Ravage. Here we go. In the middle of their entire team. Chain Frost to follow it up. Then Doggy comes in with the Snowball. He's looking for the Walrus Punch, and he goes for it on OD to finish him off. Actually, OD banishes himself. Juggernaut's going to TP out.
Ult, right?
OD drops the hammer, doesn't even kill him.
He doesn't get hurt, though. I would say the only way that
Eradicate was taken out
is if Axe can get in there and get a taunt onto Doggy when OD's coming up. But Doggy actually threw an Urn Charge onto Axe to cancel his Blink Dagger, so it was really, really good play by him.
Oh, I love it.
Ritz DD going bottom. He's just gonna find Juggernaut and
throw the slow bomb. Beat him down.
Okay, actually, Axe is here. Axe is here. They got this.
Okay, here we go. There's a Blade Mail too. Look how much damage he's taken. Oh my god, that's a cocky.
He just dies to Blade Mail.
Juggernaut loves that. It's payback time. Juggernaut with his Yasha.
I mean, that's just a debate. That's all it is. So, really good play by him. We're just super deep in the enemy jungle here, just trying to get some D wards in. Well, is it going to cost him his life? Peachta finds him. Let's see, will he find him? Oh, he sees him now. He's going for it.
Okay, Wirt, something fancy. He still has a force. He has no TP. What are you doing, Wirt? He's been found. He's been banished.
Bottom lane, a little bit of a commit bottom.
And good stroke, but Wirt, my man, he pulled Wirt did it. No, he didn't. Wirt didn't do it.
It didn't work. This
didn't work.
Hilarious.
And
Peachta's happy he got the kill, but we're honestly not too upset. That chase bottom meant that OD couldn't be bottom. Or I'm sorry, that chase around the top lane meant that OD couldn't be bottom for that engagement, and they actually killed Grimstroke.
What you're saying is Wirt won that engagement.
I wouldn't say won the engagement, but definitely like making space. Right, that's a space made.
I like it. It was some quality entertainment.
Sanjin Yasha completed on Sniper. I'm about it. Pretty good. Troll just has his Yasha going into BKB, so he's not going to finish the SNY. Juggernaut about to have a Manta, it looks like. And finally, Ogre Magi is prioritizing Bloodlust. So he's level 3 Bloodlust. That's what he needs. That's what his team really needs.
Yeah, and he went over and threw it on Juggernaut, so he helped him farm some Ancients. Now, the Diffusal, or rather the Manta Juggernaut.
Yep.
Oh no, you just switched it. It's Yasha, Yasha Maelstrom? Yeah.
I think that's fine. Honestly, Maelstrom's a dope item on Juggernaut. I just worry that he will die too fast in fights, but if I'm this Juggernaut, I'm not fighting, right? Like, you really need to recover right now. Your team's fairly strong without you. Axe, very potent. He's going to have BKB here soon, and as long as OD isn't the one that being initiated on, they're really happy. And let's look at this back lane here. A great smoke by RIT. They're going to find what a story
Tusk is going to get silenced, and then followed up by Grimsword ult, but Grimsword gets feared, and there's Xanthos on the back line, catches Ogre and Axe with the Ravage. Grimstroke has been taken out. Eradicate is looking for more blood. Wirt has eyes on the Ogre Magi, who's stealing the bounty runes. Actually, Juggernaut took the other Ghost Scepter into assassin. Xanthos actually takes the kill. Snipe show with Gush.
Top lane, Pishta finds RIT, gets the Astral, and this should be a kill.
And Juggernaut out of nowhere is here. RIT, what is going on?
Okay.
Don't let your guy die. Look how fast RIT's.
Oh.
He's been banished.
Okay, that's...
No mana
Juggernaut
for
doesn't
Omni.
have his ult either.
Ritz.
He's...
Oh, Xanthos again.
What, they managed to find the Axe, actually.
Looks like they picked him up right in mid lane. He might have tried to go for creep right by it.
That was very unexpected. Like, very unexpected.
Yeah. Well, the Axe dying and the OD dying, both of those.
Yeah.
Really felt like,
if I'm the OD, I think I Astral there and let Juggernaut be the one who runs up and forces Troll to attack him, right? Like, you want Troll to be attacking the Juggernaut there, who can just spin or Omni Slash it away. And instead, OD gets rooted on like the second attack and can't force staff himself out. So that's pretty bad. That's pretty unfortunate. Heaven's Halberd picked up on Tidehunter, actually. Do you see that?
I like it.
Super
I like
good.
that a lot. Especially with the Blink Dagger. You just get right on top of OD. That's all their damage. Like, that's legitimately all their damage.
Yeah, Juggernaut just needs to try and farm right now. Can't really do much else.
That's how it's been, yeah.
I would really like to
RIT.
see some good Grimstroke synergy here. We haven't really seen much. Like, Soulbind has really just been used to kind of honestly just slow down a hero.
Yeah. Which it does, but it does a couple other things as well.
Yeah, there'd be some nice spells to reflect here. Or not reflect, but duplicate.
Yeah.
How funny would it be if you could double Omni Slash? That would be amazing.
Right? OD and Juggernaut have been caught out. Juggernaut has been obliterated, and now OD is going to get chased on by Tusk. There's Chain Frost going out, is bouncing to L, the targets that it needs to be hitting, and everyone but Axe was just erased in about 5 seconds by RIT, who didn't even break a sweat. Roshan's non-ops for a tier 3.
I think that's just your mid-range. You're gonna lose 2, if not 3 lanes of racks here.
And Axe gets a call, but a Walrus Punch follows it up, and the Snowball Axe has been killed. The only player alive is Ogre Magi, and Juggernaut with the buyback. Even if he buys back, nothing's going to happen, so they're going to wait this one out. I'm saying 20 seconds until OD's up before they even think about defending. Do you
I think it's over.
Stand?
I actually think the game's over.
Xanthos, look at Xanthos, dude. And look what Xanthos picked up at 20. -5 Gush armor.
Yeah.
Chunked.
I was gonna say they have so much minus armor between the Gush and the Medallion. It was like -11 or 17 armor almost. Like,
Yeah.
12 plus.
I love
12 plus 7.
Tidehunter.
Are you kidding me? 19 armor reduction.
This is sick, dude. I'm loving Xanthos' play both games, both on armor reducing offlaners. Actually, now that I think about it, but this is great. And the Fear comes out. Odie's not going to survive. The hammers drop, but it doesn't clean anyone up. Juggernaut's going to try and get an Omni. He gets the Tusk, he gets the Troll, he gets the Creeps, he gets the Tusk. Now he gets surrounded by RIT, and he gets put down. 5 versus 1. Grimstroke tries to save him. Save your friend syndrome is not going to pay off. Actually, they're going to trade it for a Tusk.
Grabs at least 1 kill, but
Xanthos is going into the fountain, as the GG is called. Xanthos takes a shower in the home base of Georgia.
This is, I mean, RIT, both games, took like
Good
one
game.
fight, and the game was just over. Like, they had that fight in their jungle in game 1. This game, they had the fight just right there in the mid lane, and...
Yeah, they got way more out of it than they should have, and then they turned those kills that they shouldn't have got into objectives, and all of a sudden, it was like such a one-sided match that was, not so one-sided 60 seconds prior.
Well, I mean, that's...
Great play.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to conclude the series for today. RIT going 2-0 against University of Georgia, and...
That's insane.
Yeah,
if there's a team you're going to lose to, RIT is the team to lose to. Yeah, my God, they're looking good.
There's a lot of really good teams in the Winter Invitational. Obviously, each of these teams finished top 2 of their division. So it's not surprising, that some of these teams are all-star teams, really. I mean,
you got to bring it. And just like we talked about last week, the chain feeders are in a lot more trouble, not just because they've been out of the Winter Invitational, but they no longer have any matches scheduled until the playoffs, so they need to make sure they stay on top of their game.
Yeah, and they also did play with a stand-in game 2 here, so it would have been interesting to see if the game would have been at all different if they had their normal player. But like I said, I think a lot of that came down to the decision to try and take that tri-lane top. Yes, it did allow Axe to kind of get as much farm as he could bottom, but it didn't really transition into anything. They never found kills on the Tusk. They got a couple kills on the Sniper, but really... Or not on the Tusk, I'm sorry, on the Troll. They never found any kills on the Troll Warlord. And your Juggernaut just was left in the dust. Like, he just found nothing in the lane. He was level 4 when all of the supports on the enemy team were level 6 or even 7.
Yeah, it's...
I don't know how you recover from that.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bloodlust might have been their only chance. I don't even know if that would have been enough, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's rough because, like, you need Bloodlust for your Juggernaut to recover, but at the same time, like, there were several fights that were taken when he got to like level 6 that he really shouldn't or couldn't have been at. He needed to continue jungling. Yeah. He needed to continue basically playing on the opposite side. He's not going to catch up by
dying in fight.
Yeah. The only way you can show yourself in lane at that point is if you know where Tusk is, right? If you know where Tusk is, you can show anywhere, you can clear waves, and then leave. You have spin TP. You don't have to worry about anything. As soon as Tusk is off the map, you have to hide. You have to play that game so defensively and so scared. And honestly, that just comes down to Doggy playing an incredible Tusk that game, right? Like, he's just hunting.
Saw last year. We got to see it again tonight.
This is pretty famous. He's pretty good at the hero.
Speaking of, Ricky, when are we going to be able to see you again?
What do you mean? I think
another collegiate Dota cast.
Oh, I mean, so. No spoilers, but we're looking to cast some stuff potentially Saturday. We're working on that right now with our production with our team here at CSL, seeing if we can get some games thrown up here Saturday. If not, I'll definitely be casting games Saturday, just kind of for fun, shouting out some of the teams that don't maybe make it onto the main channel here, and should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I always enjoy it. But
I always enjoy it and have fun watching and participating with you casting collegiate Dota as well.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's what we're here for. It's what we love. So tell me, Carlo, where if you're going to be doing anything, here pretty soon, where can these beautiful people find you?
Well, they can find me at Twitter, CarLolT0N, Carlolton, and they can find me at Twitch at Carlton, CarLT0N. And they can find you and myself Mondays and Wednesdays casting Dota at about the same time as we did tonight, which is 10 EST. Ricky, where can they find you apart from here with?
Yeah, so apart from being here with Carlo every Monday, Wednesday, you can find me at rcryptic on pretty much every social media platform. You'll see the handles below. Honestly, we really just enjoy CSL so much, so we're trying to see if we can fit more and more casts in as these weeks go on. There's so many good games to cover, and as you can see, CSL has now brought Rocket League on, so we have some Rocket League action here before we start our Dota cast every week. So if you're a Rocket League fan, make sure to tune in for some Rocket League games.
Very cool.
Monday and Wednesday as well. Any final thoughts? What do you got for us?
It's just the thing is, the Monday cast is nice because you end and it's like, okay, Wednesday cast is coming up, but Wednesday cast ends and it's like
we gotta wait 5 more days. Like, what do we do? Oh, that's what Saturday's for, man. That's why I cast Saturday. I have to. Right? Gotta get that stuff in my veins.
We'll see everyone again Saturday.
Yeah. Very excited.
That's it.
Well, thank you all for tuning in.
I'm just ready to go into hibernation until Monday.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate it, and obviously the teams here appreciate your support. We'll be seeing you guys soon on CSL here, the best place for collegiate esports. Have a wonderful night.
See you guys soon.